Today's My Thoughts Monday is brought to you by GymAware, the leading tool when measuring performance in the weight room. Guys, VBT is all the craze right now. It's a hot, sexy topic, although it's something that's been around for a while. And the man who wrote the book on velocity-based training, Brian Mann, has called the GymAware the Rolls Royce when it comes to velocity measuring devices. Guys, the ability for you to shoot all your information right up into the cloud and store it right away is enough for me right there to make sure that this is something that I had in my weight room. Putting things together with instant feedback as to how the reps are being performed. On top of that, with the x-axis correction, so you don't have to necessarily worry about direct positioning when you're performing the exercises. Tying that in with the visualization of everything and the ability to allow the athletes to compete. Make this an absolutely stellar tool and something I couldn't recommend you having in your weight room enough. Hop on over to kinetic.com.au today and see everything that they have to offer. Hey everybody, if you enjoy the podcast and the content it provides, be sure to hop over and check out the community. The community is an exclusive members website that is just an extension of what we do here in July at the Central Virginia Sport Performance Seminar. What it is a combination of video lectures, a coach's corner with your Monday morning take-home information, and a forum where you can talk about anything and everything related to the field of strength and conditioning. In the community, you'll find content added each month from some of the top practitioners in the world, ranging from PhDs to high-level coaches, bringing you exactly what they're doing with their athletes or their research at the present moment. On top of that, an additional discussion by coaches bringing you that Monday morning information, things that you can add to your training program right away. Tying that in with the opportunity to discuss with coaches around the world in the forum on anything and everything from the topics addressed in these presentations to whatever you're seeing in your daily life as a coach. If this sounds like the right thing for you and your staff, go ahead and hop over to cvasps.com/community and try it out for 48 hours for just $1. If you like it, you're signed up, ready to roll, and you're jumping into all the great content added each month. If not, feel free to go ahead and cancel at any time. No questions asked. We're really excited about what we're building in the community and hope you are too. Go ahead and hop over to cvasps.com/community and check it out today. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Jay DeMayo coming at you with this week's edition of My Thoughts Monday. And today, I would like to talk about a discussion I guess we'll call it a discussion I had with a couple of coaches based on some posts that people were putting out, and this will actually probably go in a little different direction than you're assuming at this present moment. I had a coach reach out to me about something that he put up. I think it was on Twitter, might have been on Instagram though, and it was a progression that this person uses with their athletes. And he reached out, he sent me a link to it, he's like, hey, what do you think? And to be completely honest, it's not how I do things. But this person had it drawn out extremely well. I thought the progression made sense. I thought it was progressive, unlike sometimes where you see people just going from exercise to exercise and trying to tie things together. This was actually exceptionally formulated. It was well done, in my opinion. And I was, to be totally honest, I was pretty damn impressed. So I told him, I think it's great. It makes sense. You're progressing it well, at least in my opinion. Who the fuck am I? But at least in my opinion, I think so. It's great. I don't really give a shit. What I care about is that you are willing to share and that you're putting out what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're moving in the direction that you're moving in with your exercises. That's awesome. Whether I use it or not, doesn't matter. But you've made me look through this, you've made me break it down, you've made me interpret what you're doing, which then, whether we think it does or it doesn't, it makes us evaluate what we're doing a little bit. And that's freaking cool. And I thought it was so cool that he did that I'm hoping he's going to write it out for our website. And we're going to have an awesome post from this guy because it made me think. So I say all that to say this. Brett said it all too often, and like most things, Brett Bartholomew is right. All too often, when coaches do things like this person did, and they start to contribute content, and they start to talk about this is what we do and show examples and this, that, and the other thing, all of a sudden, well, that person doesn't coach anymore. Fuck out of here. We get past that. I know for a fact that this dude coaches. And I know for a fact that this dude coaches at a high level. Now, you may not agree with what this person does. You may not agree with what these people posting things do, or what they say they do, or their progressions, or what they show you. But they are providing you what we all say we are providing to whatever coach wants. And that is open and honest sharing, a clear view of our weight room. You can come see whatever I do, whatever you want, whenever you're around. Just stop on in. Well, they're saving you the bus ticket. That's freaking awesome, man. Let's stop chopping these people down. Let's stop talking down to these people that are trying to get us a glimpse of what they're doing in their weight room. I want to do more of that. I suck at doing that. I can't record and coach at the same time. I need an intern to help me with that. The problem with that is interns don't know what the hell they're looking at, so they never record the stuff that anybody should really see or that we would really want to show people because it's just like, oh yeah, that's a rear foot elevated split squat. Everyone in the world has seen that. I mean, I guess we could put that out if that's what you want. But I'd like to get more into like the what's and the whys and the hows of what we do. So I guess what I'm saying all of that for is to ask this. We all need to share more. We all need to give back a little bit more. I'm not saying you got to give everything. At some point, I do feel like people should be compensated for what they're doing. But I also feel like if we have the opportunity to share and to give information, what's a 1-minute video? What's a 200-character rundown of what's in the video? It's not that big a deal. You're not giving away the farm. And contrary to popular belief with some people, it doesn't take that much time. A 20-second shot in your story on Instagram can go a long way to helping somebody, to drive a conversation, and to build more of a network so that you can get different ideas from the people who are looking at your ideas. So to those of you putting things out and sharing what you do, keep it up, man. Ladies, keep going. Whoever's putting it out there to share and drive us forward, thank you. And please keep doing it. For those of you that are thinking, well, should I, could I, does anybody want to see this? The answer is yes, you should. Yes, they do. Shut up and do it. I don't care if you're a first-year coach or you've been in the league, you've been in the game 15, 20 years like some of us old farts with the gray beards and the gray hair. You can offer something for someone to see, to start a conversation, to help us get better. So help us get better. And for those of you that are still sitting there and are fighting and talking about how people who put this stuff out don't coach and people who put this stuff out can't be focused on what they're doing, just know that it might not be the person recording. We all can get interns. Well, most people can get interns. We have a hard time getting interns. Another topic. But we're starting to get more interns, which is awesome. Now it's just teaching them how to find things and how to do things better. Maybe give people a glimpse into meetings. If you don't want to do the stuff that you're doing on the floor, that's fine, dude. Whatever. But at the end of the day, it's going to help you become better by putting out what you do, because you're going to have to answer questions about it. And it's going to make someone else better because they're going to see it and they're either going to ask questions about it or they're going to look at it and implement it into a part of their program and help their kids get better, or they're going to look at it and find a way that they can do it differently in order to help their athletes get better. So keep on keeping on. Keep on sharing. Keep on fighting the good fight. I appreciate you. And I'm going to keep trying to be better. I know I've said that a dozen times, at least. But I am. I promise you. As always, guys, if you enjoyed it, please share it. And we'll be back next week with another... Oh, and of course, if you want to do a My Thoughts Monday, if you're tired of seeing this nasty-looking beard and hearing my raspy voice, and you got something that you would like to share, please do. I'd love to put it out there. If you got something that you want to share and you got something that you want to write up as opposed to doing this, hit me up. I'd love to share. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to help coaches become better. And we're just trying to put the best information out there to the great coaches that associate themselves with CVASPs that we can. So, share away. And we'll be back next week with another My Thoughts Monday. We'll see you then.